The show's starting. It's 1973. Porter Wagoner's coming on. Woo. Everybody be quiet. There's Porter singing. The dog gets kicked. Somebody's drunk and he hates his mother-in-law. Now, Dolly Parton is coming on. Dolly Parton's coming on. I love Dolly Parton. And I remember growing up watching the Porter Wagoner show, which ended in about 1974, thinking to myself, when I grow up, I'm going to be like her. Now, don't get it twisted. Some of you are sick and twisted. Don't get it twisted. I'll tell you why I want to be like her later. She was on the Porter Wagoner show for quite a while. She left in 1974. And it was very hard for Porter when she left because she was a very big star, actually bigger than her, becoming bigger than him, rather. So she wrote, therefore, she wrote him a little song called I Will Always Love You. That actually went on to be her greatest commercial success. But when you think of the song I Will Always Love You, which I'm not going to sing for you, who do you think of? Whitney Houston and the Bodyguard, who really banged it out big time. Dolly was once asked, well, what do you think about Whitney getting all the credit for your song? She said, well, every time Whitney sings that song, that's money in the bank. So I am really quite happy about it. I love Whitney. And you know what? It takes a lot of money to look this cheap. The show went off in 1974, so I kind of took a break from Dolly. I had to take some time to grow up, still in process, obviously. I went off to college in 1979, and that's about when she made her transition from country to pop. On my dorm room wall at FSU was this poster, which you probably can't see, but it's posted on Facebook when I checked in today. So that was what was on my wall in Magnolia Hall at FSU. I just love this chick very much. Her second biggest song though, actually no, her first big song before I Will Always Love You was Jolene. Remember that? Now I can sing this one. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Now Jolene, she worked down yonder at the bank. And Carl, that's Dolly's husband, they've been married for over 50 years. He went down to the bank. And Jolene, the redhead, was going a little bit over the line. So Dolly made this song up for her. Carl Dean has always been in the background. You never really see Carl. For a long time, he actually ran, believe it or not, an asphalt paving company in Nashville. Well, she was making, $600 million. He finally retired. I guess they don't really need the money anymore. But they're still married after all these years. With $600 million, she did right good for herself, I would think. That's how they talk in Tennessee. I've been to 2 of her concerts. The first one was in Knoxville about 3 or 4 years ago, and then last November in Tampa. And they were both just freaking amazing. Now you may ask, okay, you want to be like her when you grow up. Why do you want to be like her when you grow up, if in fact you ever do? For one thing, she is super, super talented. She's done singing and acting and movies and TVs and producing. You can think of all the things she's done. She's actually won 9 Grammy Awards. She's the most honored female country star ever. The 9 Grammys are just one thing, plus lots of other country type awards. She is also so benevolent. She started the Imagination Library. And that is a nonprofit that she started for kids in East Tennessee every month. Who would be appropriate for a book here? Well, who grew up in Perry, Florida? That's kind of like East Tennessee. Wesley. So every month, if he were in East Tennessee, he would be mailed a book every month. Now it's worldwide. Over 10 million books have been mailed to kids from the time they sign up until kindergarten. Also, last year, you remember the fires in Tennessee?
Yes.
She donated tons of money. She said, whoever needs it, you're going to get it. Her own money, plus hosted, and you can't keep that book, hosted a telethon that raised over $9 million, plus her own money. That's the first reason I want to be like her. Well, the first reason is she's talented and knows how to use it. Number two, she's benevolent. And number three, she's just so accepting. She accepts the gays, the straights, the white, the black, the green, the purple. Whatever you are, she loves you. Well, I know what I want to be, who I want to be like when I grow up. Now what am I going to do? Let's go to Dollywood. Mr. Toby.